What's up? This your girl A1, and you are tuning into
The Meetup. Oh, so I wanted to ask you, do you think every girl has a backup plan in case, the one she's seeing might not work out?
Whoop. I don't know. I would have to say no, cause my baby mom, like after we were like basically done, she didn't really fuck with nobody for a while after that, or that I know. You know what I'm saying? Cause females is real sneaky. Cause like if you look at it for dudes, like a dude definitely would try if he can. He would try to at least have some some form of a fallback plan.
And I think that's
Now,
different. I think, too, it depends on, like, the level of, like, if you've been in a 4-year relationship with someone, you're not having no backup. But, like, as far as, like, you just start talking to someone, do you keep, like, you got a little backup plan because it might not work out?
I legit feel like that's not the case. Cause all right. First of all, females, y'all know a lot of shit people do is for pussy. Like straight up, pussy runs this shit. Like I think you guys have it so set in your mind that you know. Like this, look at this dude trying to be like, trying to act all macho and shit. Yeah, let me not answer his phone calls for 2 days and see what happens.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
You think people ever think like that?
I mean, that's what I see. That's kind of how I interpret it because I can't see like if how can a female be so confident and like not answer you and all this like that's not how you think.
So you're saying that because a female doesn't answer you, that means
No, not that. Not answer. It's the fact that they can be so nonchalant if a dude fucks up and be like, okay, it's your loss. And then they fall back, and then the guy's like, well, shit, I don't need her ass anyway. And then a couple of days later, this nigga's, baby, can you take me back? Like, you said, like, all in her DM and shit. Like,
See, you think it's because she thinks pussy runs it. But it's probably because she got a nigga on the side. So she's like, okay, you not acting right. I'm gonna go with my second choice.
Well, damn.
Now I'm gonna tell you a story. He was talking to this girl, and I guess he was supposed to meet her, like I don't know, to chill with her or something. And when the day came, he called her. She never answered, and she hasn't answered ever since. And so he asked me, could you call her, like, on my phone to see, like, if she picks up or not, right? Mm-hmm. Because I was doing a bunch of prank phone calls or whatever. And so I was like, sure, I'll call her, do a prank call. So I called her, and a dude answered. And was like, hello. And then, so I hung up, and I was like, I talked to him. I was like, well, it was a dude that answered. He was like, well, that must be the wrong number because I don't understand. He said, what number did you dial? I told him the number. He said, yeah, that's the right number. And he said, now I'm worried. Maybe something happened to her. Like he's thinking she got kidnapped by this guy or whatever.
Oh, damn.
And I was like, let me tell you something. I said, she probably never got back to you that day because she was with somebody else. She probably made her choice, and her choice was that guy. And he was like, you think so? I don't know. I've been trying to ride past her house and see, like, if her car is there and this and that. I said, don't be that guy. Like, snooping around her house. Because he's like, oh, maybe I should just go and knock on her door. I said, don't go knocking on her door. Like, you can go on her Instagram, whatever, Snapchat, something, find her there. But don't go showing up to this girl's house.
So she gave him the address, right? Have you ever given out your address and been like, oh, all of a sudden I don't want to fuck with him? So now is he supposed to just like forget your address? Like, why would she do that?
Wow. For me, I don't let any dude just be coming over. So obviously she's one of those who probably, and I told him this too. I said, don't go knocking on that girl's door, because let me tell you something. You don't know what or who is on the other side. Now you going over there like innocently thinking something happened to her, and dude can answer the door. Like, you don't know that she gonna be there by herself. You don't know what she got going on over there.
Damn.
Maybe she don't like you anymore, and you just show up to her house. She can call the police on you. But
that's true.
My thing is, like, you not finna just come to my house and just show up unannounced. And I had a whole panel about this, and people are like, "Really?" I said, "Yeah, I'm dead ass. You come to my house and you don't tell me you coming, you're gonna be your ass waiting outside, and I guarantee you, I will not be answering the door. You didn't ask me to come over, and see, this is the problem. See, you got dudes like that will show up unannounced. Now, who's to say I'm not with somebody?" Now, if I'm a single woman, I don't have to tell you if I'm with any other dude. I don't have to tell you that. I'm a single woman. Now, if you're my man, you can come over and announce all you want, because you probably would have a key.
So she basically, so sometimes females give out the address, and there's females that don't really care who be coming over type shit.
I mean, it's not that she probably gave out the address. Maybe he'd been there before. I think he was saying like they had been dealing with each other for a little bit, and that's why he was like, he thought it was going to be another date. I don't think it was like a one day. She was just like, here's my address, come over. I think they've been like, talking or whatever. And so he was supposed to come over that day. And instead, she just never answered.
And then when you got to calling the number, a dude answered. That's fucked up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. A dude answered. And he was saying that he had been calling her phone, and nobody would answer. So now when I call, she see a different number. She have a dude answer. Like that. To me, that's a sign right there. Like, she told this dude, hey, somebody keep calling me, answer it for me.
Damn.
That was my opinion. I don't know. But thinking that she got kidnapped, I think that's pretty far-fetched.
Yeah. So that's a game.
What?
Like, she could be like, oh, come over. Oh, you're supposed to come over this day. And, the day comes and she don't even fucking answer. And then you wondering what the fuck. And you wondering, should I go over there?
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Is she like, okay, she not.
That's what I mean by saying backup plan. Now, to me, what it sounded like was maybe she invited the both of them. And maybe she liked the other one better than she liked him. So she stopped answering his phone call and let the other one come over. Now, all of a sudden, the other one's there. Maybe he was like, hey, let's be exclusive. And from then on, she stopped answering, his calls.
See, you know what? This is good that you're explaining this, because this could actually stop some bullshit from happening. Cause like it's not really that big of a deal when you look at it that way. Like, oh, she just had, you know what I'm saying? She more connection with him instead of you, you know. But like in the guy's mind, when this is happening and you're not saying nothing, that's turning into anger. Cause when someone's just not saying, you know, I had this one girl. Well, she didn't say it to me, but I read her profile and she said, you know, I feel like silence is answer enough. And I'm like, if you started a conversation with somebody in your inbox and then all of a sudden you're ignoring them, and then you all of a sudden get these ratchet ass messages like, oh, that's why you're ugly and da 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 and da 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 da. You know what I'm saying? Like, the silence provoked that. You could have simply just said, look, you know, this is the situation. But the silence that got you some messages that hurt your motherfucking feelings. When you ignore someone, all you got to do is say, look, all right, I'm not feeling it. You know what I mean?
That's true. But a lot of people don't, because maybe they don't know how to say it. Maybe they don't want you to feel bad, you know? So for me, you can't look at it like, okay, it's understandable if you guys been talking for a long time, and then all of a sudden they just fall off the face of the earth. Of course, you're going to be wondering what happened. But then that's when I said, like how I was telling him, do you have any of her other social medias? You got to pay attention to the surroundings of that person, okay? Because I'll give you a little example. And this doesn't even have nothing to do with like relationship or anything, but it's still kind of applies. So you know how it's supposed to be recording with us, right? So he never showed up, and I messaged him like, "Are you going to record with us? We're recording right now," and he never responded. Right. So the next day, I text him, you know, like on Instagram, and on there you can see it says seen, right? So I'm like, okay, like what happened? He looked at it, never said nothing. So I know you got it. That's number one. Number two, you're all on Instagram posting on your story, updating your, you know, whatever you got on there, you know, putting up pictures, quotes, whatever. So I'm like, okay, so two, clearly you're alive. You're not responding because you don't want to. So once a good 24 hours or so went by, I took the hint. They moved on. They decided to do something else. You don't want to respond? Fuck it.
But see, that's that shit that I'm talking about. I'm talking, word, you don't want to respond? Pussy runs this bitch. I'm not going to say nothing to you. Like, come on, man. That's how y'all females be doing, yo. I swear to God, yo. I'm dead ass. You're going to be your ass waiting outside.
Whoop.